So this slideshow has an archetype review. Basically, what you need to remember is just that an archetype is the first or perfect version of a character, a setting, a plot. These are oftentimes used so that we can easily get an idea of what's going on. Um, and we know who a character is or what a place is like right away without the author having to do a lot of work to explain it. These are repeated over and over again throughout several stories and genres. You see them in movies, you see them in books, you see them in plays. It makes it easier for the audience to identify those characters or that place or the plot that's happening. Some examples that we've done in the past were in Mice of Men. We had the caregiver, we had the temptress, which was obviously Curly's wife. We had the outsider, which was everyone in the book. The Garden of Eden was like that safe place by the river. And then we had the destruction archetype, which was like when it all went down. Some other archetypes that we have looked at in the past, like the Romeo and Juliet story, is an archetype. Lord of the Flies, like the survival story, is an archetype. The hero's quest, so anytime you have a main character who's like going out on a big quest that they need to solve or they need to like figure out a situation, that is probably one of the most common archetypes that's out there. If you look down here underneath that slideshow, there are 12 other character archetypes. Some of them are really similar to what we've talked about in the past, and they might just have a different name. Like they have the seducer down here. That's the temptress. But this image has a lot of different archetypes on it and like tells you what those archetypes are all about. So take a look at those. As you read, you need to start thinking about what archetypes are actually in your novel, because when we do your theme paper, you guys are going to have to look at, again, like you did in the Mice and Men, you're going to look at how the archetypes or the symbols or motifs or diction, whatever, how does all of that create the theme? So if we start looking at this stuff right away, it'll make it a lot easier when you have to do it at the end. Let me know if you have any questions. Otherwise, the rest of your day is a reading day, and you just have to fill out that form that's linked on the agenda slide again so that you can show me how far you got in your book. Have a good day and let me know if you have questions.